What? You're at work? That's bogus. Hello, Deadeye, though. Hope you have a good work day. Hello there, cat dog. Welcome on in. How are you doing? All is well. Gorgor, Bill, hello, hello. How are you two? You doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad, cat dog. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Days gone by alright so far, so that's good. And here we are, ready to get to work in the solo world. Do some more stuff around the mountain. It's gonna be great. I do hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's week has gone by alright. If not, well, you can put it all behind you. Got the weekend now. Then will be a start of the new week again. We'll probably play some Stone Down today. We'll see we'll see here in a minute. I'm feeling up for it. Hi, Cinnamon. Maybe today I won't be interrupted by so many people. Although I wouldn't mind it today. Yesterday I was just wanting my peaceful mining time. Today I'm up for more talking. That's what I say now. Then I get interrupted. Anywho, here we are. In the solo world once more, as I said. Oh my good, yeah, a small fire the other day. I lost a house and a few buildings, a bunch of stuff. Other than that, I've been doing fine. You lost? What do you mean you like your house? Can't just say you're doing fine after saying that. Mm, Hope everything's alright there, Bill. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't got much to say towards that. What a way to have a bit of spring cleaning. Yeah. Shaden redeeming first. Hello there, how are you doing? Didn't have Aaron redeem it first today. Not the one I live in, but it's I didn't have insurance on, so that's good. Oh, that's yep. You know, I really don't know anything about you, Bill. That is the conclusion here. That is still terrible. Glad your house, the house that you live in, wasn't affected though. You're doing good? That's good to hear, Shaden. I'm doing alright. I'm doing well. Oh, this went through this stuff fast. We're just getting going here today, though. Take a look at where we were last. Actually, I haven't. Where the heck were we last placing down stone? Had to have been there. Alfie, hello there. Hope you're doing alright. What do you not? Where's your main account? I think we did this last time, and then we just did some more stone placing. Maybe we did this also. Basically made it another loop around, though, by the looks of it. Why can't I see the geode? That's so weird. Like outside, it's outside my render distance, but I can see the geode that's in the wall. Getting close on the stone? We are getting close. But you know, it's just a small build. Yeah, it's really weird that I could see. Oh, does it actually? It like actually peeks out a little. That's weird. That world is weird. I need to go look. Does it actually peek out? I've probably looked at this before. It totally does. There's a shadow. I wonder how that generated. It's like, this is like technically a void, so it's so weird. Grab some stone though. I'm feeling up for placing stone today. Yesterday, in case anyone missed it, We just did some mining. I was feeling a little tired, so that'd be a nice relaxing thing to do. We just did some more flattening of ground over here. Actually flattened a good amount of stuff. Starting right around here and over. Did that for a few hours. Only got a little bit left. Maybe we try and finish all the rest of the flattening today. I know I said I was gonna play stone, but we're so close. Be fun to finish one of the projects we have going. So it gives me a chance to eat the cookies that have been occurring. Yeah, I think that works. What's this sandwich just doing here? You know you can break this with just any Silk Touch tool? It's crazy. I really don't think it should work that way, but whatever. Why don't you grab all 8 shulker boxes? But anyhow, anyone up to anything fun? Or been doing anything fun? Any plans for the weekend? I myself finally have no plans, and it sounds lovely. Who knows, maybe I'll end up streaming Saturday morning if I'm feeling up for it. That or I actually give myself a break. We'll see what happens. Hello, chicken. You go to your friend's house. Yeah, that sounds fun. What's the fun party game that people have been playing now? It's probably Marvel Rivals, right? That's the top game. We're up there at least. I always remember playing Halo a bunch with people. Then eventually it turned to Call of Duty. And then there was this weird game called Minecraft. Mom and myself have been really enjoying Overwatch. I haven't played it up until December. It was sometime in December I installed it. Never played it, never really knew much about it. Started playing it, now I've convinced a lot of people a lot of my friends to install it. We're having a blast. I've actually convinced too many people to install it now, to the point where some nights you can't play with everyone in one group. It's all right though. What's the preferred console nowadays? I'm assuming Switch has to be up there. It's so easy to be mobile with it. Funny enough, I don't think I'd use a Switch if I had one. Hannah has one. I know I'm welcome to use it, but I don't have any reason to. There was a moment where a bunch of people were all getting Switches. It was probably when it was newer. A bunch of people were getting them. I was like, oh, that seems interesting. I don't know if I'd like it. But I was tempted. I was like, it seems fun. Never got one. I think that just kind of happens. I haven't used a console in a long time, or actually bought one more of. You play on the Switch? She played a lot of Stardew. Her long-term world, Stardew World, was on there. She has a lot of games on it. Stardew, I know, was a big one that took a lot of hours. We have Cuphead. Got it as a Christmas gift from one of her sisters. We haven't started it yet. I think it'd be a blast. None of them appeal to you? I've just moved away from consoles in general. I love the feel of a computer. She has Undertale on her Switch. I could see myself playing that. Yeah, one of those. What would you play? I don't know. I don't get a lot of time. I try my very best to make time to play games, but I don't have a lot usually. Especially if I'm busy on weekends, I don't have a lot of time to play games in general. I get a few hours here and there throughout the week that aren't stream hours. But the majority is just what I stream. And then recently it's just been Overwatch. Since a lot of people have been playing that, I always enjoy hanging out with people. I'd probably do like some small story games would be fun. It'd be a cozy vibe. Tried to be playing on the couch with friends experience. I know what you mean. I've had those experiences, but I don't know. Nowadays, all the friends are hours away. Not really a possibility. Now the we usually play weekly. Every Monday night, me and Hannah play with her sister and brother-in-law. And they live right near us, just a 15-minute drive, and they'll be moving here, I think in May or before May. They'll be moving away. We've invited them over a few times and we've played board games and that, or we've been over to their place and we'll all be on the couch playing some weird party game. I think it was Overcooked. I've enjoyed that one. All the friends are online, yeah. So at that point, I'm just usually computer games. Got the crisp sound of Discord, doing all sorts of different audio things. You can play just about any game. But yeah, if I did get a console, a story game, I'd play a story game probably. I don't think I could see myself playing any other ones. It's tough because if I've ever played a game on PC and then I try to play it on console, it just doesn't feel right. Played a lot of games. It's always fun trying out new ones. If you guys want a fun survival game, try out Core Keeper. Just had a huge update. They didn't rework to their inventory again. I played through it, I wouldn't say recently, but I don't know, a few months back. It was an absolute blast. Easy game to get addicted to. Great with friends. It has a Stardew Valley and Terraria and Minecraft feel. And if you ask me, those are some top games put together. There's the Terraria feel just because of you're always fighting bosses. Minecraft is just the general survival blocky nature of any game. And then Stardew is a general look of it. And it's just kind of peaceful. Depending on what you're doing in it. Maddie, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? And hi, Alfie. You're doing alright. Good to see you back on your normal account. With all your pink badges and pink name. I'm sick and I hate- You're sick! Okay. We have a rule around here. Anytime someone's sick, they get sent on that side of the room. They stay over there, away from all the healthy people. You can come back once you're feeling better. Don't worry. There's some nice drinks and food. But you stay over there. I'm sorry you're feeling sick, though. That's never fun. So far, I've avoided most sicknesses through winter and the start of spring here. But we'll see. Yesterday, when before stream and even during stream, my throat wasn't feeling the best. Feeling fine today. I don't know what happened. It's happened a few times. I think I get these little micro sicknesses that keep happening. Like there was one night where I was feeling like I had a fever, woke up the next day feeling fine. I must just be healthy. A good balance. Can't keep drink or food. Ooh, that's not a fun sickness at all. That leaves you feeling weak at the end of it. Break time. Oh, no, not yet. It's only been a half an hour. We'll do the next break in an hour. I do gotta say, all of the different experiences I've had playing with friends and that, I don't think any have ever beat the feel I've had with Minecraft and playing with friends. Fourth sickness in 5 weeks. Oof. I'll take the next one, Alfie. Don't worry. I'm feeling good today. It's the Asian dwarven immune system. It must be. I don't know. There was probably around this time last year, maybe a little later. I just kept getting sick. I had back-to-back sicknesses. I had one thing, and then to the next, and then to the next. It's not fun for a couple months of me. But this year, you know, it's been going good. You know, I wash my hands. Try and eat healthy. I do need the sickness to go by Monday. Well, here's for hopefully a relaxing weekend where you can rest. I'm gonna get so much dirt from this. I wasn't running out of dirt, but I won't say no to more. Usually it's one of my more common things I use when I'm terraforming. We've been working on a mountain for so long, stone has become more common. Before that, I used to always be out of dirt. Never had enough. Probably partially why I started the mountain. I had so much stone. I was like, oh, we'll just start this small project. It was small at that time. Well, smaller. You know, I got all this stone stored away. May as well start using this project here. Yeah. Who was I kidding? Can't even have energy drinks? Well, that's okay. I don't think those are very good for people. I don't know for sure. Maybe putting, what do we put here, where I'm digging? I got absolutely no idea, TM. Not a clue at the moment. Because we got the pillared room right here. But it'll be some sort of connection to the Dwarven Kingdom at some point. At the moment, I don't have everything planned out. That would just be too much. I mean, I could if I really wanted. It would take a lot of time still. But I don't see any reason to do that since I have so much already that I need to build. So I kind of do it piece by piece. And sometimes I just know it'll help me out in the long run if I flatten all this land to give myself a blank canvas. Then when I do think of an idea, I can just start building right away. There's no trouble. Survive on energy drinks. Oh, come on now. It's a good needed break from energy drinks. Doesn't sound too bad. What kind of energy drink do you have? What's the one? I'm not the biggest fan of them, only because they're all usually carbonated. Yeah, I don't like carbonation. I don't understand it. Are we there yet? No, but I'll tell you when we are. Hey, you call me a weirdo? That's rude. How are you doing, Triple H and Minxie? All right, Sassy. You don't like bubbles? Oh, that's weird. I like bubbles. I don't like carbonation, though. Never liked it. The reason I have energy drinks is they keep me awake. Because I'm always up at 5 a.m. Why are you always up at 5 a.m.? Like, you stay up until 5 a.m.? That's like when I'm getting up. Not at the moment, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. There was a little while. I was getting up at 4. Schedule had changed for stuff. That was brutal. Come on, how tall are you? There we go. Carbonation is bubbles. Little bubbles of... Yeah. How wonderful. Yeah, not for me. You can have all of my carbonation. I go to sleep at midnight, then wake up at 5. That's fair. 5 hours of sleep is not that much. I have a hard time if I only get 6. Usually I aim for 7 to 8. It's probably the last few trees that are under the mountain. I do not, I need, because, what? What in May and June? I don't know what that is. UK version of SATs? Ah, thank you, Minxie. I hadn't heard that before. I probably had. Well, those are probably important. Then again, I don't really remember my SAT score. More important than an SAT, though? That means you'll probably remember yours. But truly, I don't remember. I did well in school, so I'm sure it wasn't too bad. Last year of high school, and then college comes. Well, if you choose that path. It's like it's a bad idea. I don't know how it works in the UK. Is it still really expensive? You already applied? Did you get accepted anywhere? Hope so. But you still have a decision at all times. I think it all depends what you go for. Not sure how expensive it is. I'll move over here until I was ancient. Oh, you're not ancient, Minxie. Stop that. And we're off March 5th. Send in some drawings, then I got a message I got into college. Oh my goodness, congrats, Maddie. Some drawings? Okay. Do explain. Are you an artist? I love art. I love seeing people's art. Art and design? Well, that's gonna be a fun experience, hopefully. College is free there, I see. Is it actually? That's crazy. I suggest graphic art for anyone that wants to do art for long term. We know the internet ain't going away anytime soon. Plus, graphic art is more than just that. T-shirts, billboards, posters, any sort of advertisement. Then again, I might just be biased. I just enjoy computers. Did art and design last year, so I had some books last year, so I got some pics and sent them in. I love it. We got a lovely artist in the community here, goes by Bells. She's an absolute amazing artist. Here's her drawings in the Discord every once in a while. I don't have a favorite song, I'm sorry there, TM. I don't really know music too well. It's like an odd thing, I don't listen to a lot of music. There's never a song that I'm like, oh, that's my favorite one, let's put that one on. I don't have anything like that that comes to mind. It's weird, I know. And I've been called weird for that. I just don't really listen to much music. Oh no. I don't blame you, Maddie. I had for tea, so I'm lucky I've kept lots of toast down today. Well, that means you're probably getting better. Ugh, always the worst. Truthfully, I think any kind of sickness is the worst. Nobody likes being sick. They have a sore throat and they're like, oh, this is downright terrible. They have a cough, oh, terrible. Fever, terrible. Not one of them I would trade for the other. You don't have perfect attendance? Well, what the heck? Is it because you've been sick? Because that's a valid reason. You can only do so much when you're sick. You can only push yourself so far. That's for sure. I've definitely pushed myself probably too far on some days when I've been sick. There's been days I was sent home because my manager was like, you look terrible. You're going home. Worst for me is any kind of illness where I cannot breathe through my nose. It drives me insane. Yep, that's annoying. Hate having headaches. I can deal with a headache usually. I get headaches so frequently. Usually it's just because I haven't eaten enough. With a combination of always looking at a screen, it feels like my eyes get strained more time in a day. It's probably part of the reason why I cut streams have been cut shorter in the last few months. Last few months, probably like half a year now. I had migraines growing up, so a headache for me is nothing anymore. Yeah, see, look at the bright side. I guess. I know I drink plenty of water usually. I'm always refilling my water bottle. That's okay, Maddie. I mean, I highly suggest rest, but if you can't, I think this is a perfect stream to be in. Although I might be a little biased, but I think it's a nice and calming stream. People have said it themselves. Maybe we do just enough of a mundane task that you fall asleep anyway. So it isn't crazy late for you, right? It's only, what, 10? If you're in the UK? Or is it 11? Am I? I don't know. I was right, it was 10. Thank you. That's not terribly late just yet. Although that's right around my bedtime. Oh my goodness, one of them got through. Look at that, they used a weird bee. That's crazy. Bye. That's because you're old, Thad. Some say ancient. What's that, your word of the day? I'm not ancient. I just have a good bedtime that I try and keep around. Trouble sleeping, so it's rare I sleep in late or go to sleep early. That's okay. We got a lot of people around here that just don't seem to don't have the best time falling asleep either. So you fit right in, Maddie. I don't know why we collect insomniacs around here apparently. Dwarves are ancient. Yeah, okay. You got me there. So now, I have to tail tablets to make me a bit sleepy.
Weird thing to collect.
It is a weird thing to collect, but for some odd reason it happens, D. Clark. Take tablets, okay. Phew. Wasn't sure what you're on about. Sounded like you were reading tales on a tablet, and I was like, that sounds interesting. You're just reading? That's a lovely way to fall asleep. Unless you're like some people where you can't put a book down no matter what. And D. Clark? How are you doing? Welcome on in. What are you doing throwing 500 bits at me? There's so many pennies. Can it be quarters next time? What happened? Who, me? Yes, you! You're throwing bits at me again. Wasn't me. Really. I have proof. It's on my screen. Your name is right next to the 500. Do for some towels. Tell me with a headache. Sleep. Have I changed mics? No. Why? Tell me why. I'm not gonna say anything because I want to know what you think is different. If someone else, they hacked me and did it? Mm-hmm. Of course, casually. It's peaking more than usual. Okay. What is the... describe the sound that is happening. Like, I just... Is it a crackly? Is it a pop? Does it just cut off? A burr? That's not helpful. I don't know that one off the top of my head. I do see it. I was curious what was happening as well. Are you messing with me, Minxie? Please say you're messing with me. He's like, I can do this, and this might help stuff. I'm also just more loud today. That could help it. I just bumped it down a few decibels. It's really weird. It's funny. It's like you have to touch the red. This doesn't help if you have never actually seen a soundbar. But it basically, there's green, yellow, and red. Red is usually where you're peaking. But funny enough, nowadays, you're supposed to just kind of dip into the red every once in a while. And that's good. You don't want to go fully crossed it. But, you know, just a little dip into it when you're normally talking. You usually stick on the higher end of yellow. I turned it down a few decibels, though. It does sound different. I might just be close to my microphone. For all I know, it's not even reading my microphone right. No, that's right. Let's check the software. That's right, too. I'll give it a listen to after stream. But if it's not making like an actual snap or crack or pop, if it is making that, I'd love to know. Need these tablets to kick in right now? Oh, I'm sure you do. Rest is definitely needed. Someone clarify, please. There's water and whatever the heck that other drink is. I don't know that one. But I know water. I love water. Guys, please help. Tell me what's wrong with the microphone. What's happening? I need descriptive words. It's like orange Gatorade. Oh, lovely. I don't like orange Gatorade. Decibel thing helped? I figured. I can bump it down even further, but if I do that, I don't always talk as loud as I am right now. To be fair, what happened? My software I use for all my audio did a huge update. It like forced to update me finally. And it was at a perfect moment for quite a while. And it finally forced to update me. It wouldn't it wouldn't let me keep using their old software. I head off and try to sleep. Sounds good there, Maddie. I appreciate you popping on in. Don't I don't know if you followed me? You don't have to. I was just curious. You don't have to. I just know you're a new chatter. If you ever want to find your way back, it's the best way to. But otherwise, you have a good rest of your night. I hope you just start feeling better soon. That's not how I get to the settings I want to get to. Don't click the end stream button. So anyway, my software I use for all my sound stuff did a huge update. Messed with a lot of different stuff that I had set for a long time and hadn't touched. And I think it made me louder. Which is good. My microphone has always been said to be a lot quieter than most people for some odd reason. But apparently it made me louder. And they added a bunch of other stuff and removed other stuff that I liked. It still does what I want to overall. But I've always had this gain thing. I just touched it. I've had this gain. I boost myself in Streamlabs because my microphone is just quieter. So we're gonna turn that down a whole bunch. We're just gonna set it to 0. Then we're gonna turn back up my normal decibel, just like that. And then we should be roughly where I'm usually at. But we'll see. I may have made myself quieter. If I'm too quiet, I can change that. But now everything is at its default. But we'll see. You don't have to. Ted's techno stream. What do you mean techno stream? Alfie, you just telling me to turn off my software. I'm not doing that. It does a lot of different stuff for me. I've had it for a long time now. But I should sound pretty good now. But it's weird that you say something now, Alfie, because my software, it's been like that for a while. Nobody ever said anything on stream. You sound sexy? That's what I like to hear. But nobody had said anything. I may have just... Today might just be a louder Thad day. So, that's fun. This is where Donk comes out of the be like, Thad, you sound terrible. Sounds like something you do. Microphone's falling apart, streams in pieces and shambles. Yeah, that's something I'd say. But yes, if there's ever anything that doesn't sound good, feel free to say something. I don't mind. I'm usually able to fix it on the spot. And if I'm not, it's because I simply can't without ending stream. What's the... about an hour in? That's when I'll have to check. Let's write this down. Check the VOD later. But anywho, it was really funny. When my software did do a huge update, there was something with Discord and it that when I like got too loud, it just cut off. Which is fine usually, but it was cutting it off far too soon. I don't want it to cut it off. I want it to just make me a little quieter. It's usually how it works. It was just fully cutting me out. So I had to find a fix to that. Still don't know how the thing I did fixed it, but you know, that's besides the point. That's audio for you. You don't know why some things do what they do, but you accept the outcome because it works. One of these days I'll actually get like a nice sound. It's all my stuff in one area. At the moment, my stuff is all like thrown together and it works perfect. But you think there would be something out there where you're just able to have it all your sound stuff in one place. You just turn a dial and it works. I don't got any of that. I actually think all these spaces might be safe. This one might not be. Yeah. That looks good. Perfect. Look at that lovely blank canvas to work with shroom lights floating. It's beautiful. Then we just got stuff. Got that stuff. Got that. We're almost done. Hopefully this won't take too long. I did want to play Stone, but we're so close to finishing this. Gonna lurk and play some games with tabs? Oh, what are you playing with tabs? That sounds lovely. Enjoy there, D. Clark. I appreciate the alert. Fast food simulator? Ooh. Enjoy. Unless it's the one you were talking about. That one sounded more interesting. I've never had a fun time with those simulator games. All the ones that are like the same. You've been talking about one that it's probably that one that you're about to play. That one sounded more interesting, more involved. There's a whole bunch of simulator games that are all the same and never enjoyed them. There was like a card game store one that was a lot of people were playing for a little bit. Just not for me. You have to go have a good stream? Oh, sounds good there, Cat Dog. Everyone's leaving me. What the heck? You have a good rest of your day there, Cat Dog. Appreciate you being here as always. This one's a bit more involved. Okay, it was the one you were talking about. You're not? It's like, it's getting late for you, Minxie. Maybe bedtime. I'm joking. What are you up to, Minxie? Playing some modern Minecraft? On a Friday? I'll be honest to you. Earlier today, I was like, maybe I'll just do a short stream. I'm like falling asleep. Where I was just falling asleep. Where I was sitting. I was like, maybe a short stream is what I need to do today. Head to bed early. I apparently already go to bed early, so I guess this would be like crazy early. Wow, sassy? I'm sorry. Was I? I gotta say, each time you guys talk about more and more about your modded stuff, each time it makes me want to play a mod pack. It's not good. I don't have the time for it. You guys playing some Minecraft? Oh, love it. You what was it? You were working on in that flower meadow. I loved what was going on there. I had a full vision of what I would have done. More than welcome to join. No, I'm only I don't have the time. It would not be good. I get sucked into that stuff, Triple H. I'm It's not good for me. Yeah, and I know. But I like my world. I have a zoo, one for little entities, one for cats and dogs, horses, sniffers, and zebras, my goodness. That is a zoo. My biggest problem with mod packs, I love them, but I always get into like automating everything, and then I never get around to the building. And then I'll see someone else do modding, and they have these amazing builds using all the fun different blocks and that. I'm like, man, why didn't I ever get into the building? One day. One day we'll do it again. I'm certain of it. These little end, ringling creatures, and they look like a little Pikmin, and they make noises like guinea pigs. It's so adorable. Sounds adorable. That was a tough sentence for me. I don't know why. I don't know. It's always a nagging thing that I think about is just playing on other servers. Like even like a creator SMP. Like that's a lot of streams nowadays. It feels like everyone's on some sort of different SMP. And there's so many people that stream SMP stuff. Always curious about it. We did the Last Life Extra Life thing. A charity event, and that was a blast. It's the first time I had ever done anything with so many other creators. And I played on like invite only worlds with my friends and that. I think at the end of it, it would have to be quite the SMP, quite the creator SMP. I feel like I see so many where it's they're not thriving like I would like what I would want. Maybe that's a silly way of thinking of it, but if I were to ever join any sort of SMP, I'd have to trust. I'd have to trust it that the people would keep playing on it. Otherwise, I feel like I'd just be playing on it just to, I don't know, just to see everything get deleted in the end. Same. It's a weird feeling, and it's like the knowing that a world, for me especially, I've loved playing on servers in the past. Absolutely loved it. Met some of my greatest friends through them. I've played on so many over the years and built so many different things that are just gone. You guys, I don't know. I always end up being one of the last players still active. Because I just enjoy the game. That's how this world started. It was on a server at one point. And then I just grabbed the surrounding chunks of where my storage unit was, which was in this Mushroom Island, and then the mountain build that we had started. Grabbed a good handful of chunks around it at the time, which now doesn't feel like it's enough at all. That's besides the point. But this had started on a server, which I was eventually the last one active on it. It's funny, if I think back to it, I had started streaming when it was still in SMP, and I'm fairly confident that the server was around like for an extra 3 months, because those that were playing on it were all watching me stream and like wanting to come help out. So it was like keeping it active for probably a few extra months, longer than it would have probably lasted. That's how a lot of my initial few viewers follow me. He's like, I'd have someone talking to me like in the in-game chat while watching stream, and I'd respond to them through stream. I'm not gonna type out a message. And someone was like, "Who are you talking to?" Be like, "I was talking to that. They're live at the moment." That's like we're the first few people. Most of the people with founder badges. I don't know. Now it's tough for me to do any sort of substantial build on any server. I had started that dome build, and I was having a blast with it. I knew it probably, the server wasn't gonna last. It was just with friends and that, so I knew for sure it wasn't gonna last long. I had fun just exploring a new build concept. And I was hopeful that if I put enough hours into the world and played enough time on it, it'd stay around longer. That didn't happen. It's funny, if you look back at it, 4 years ago roughly, there's so many worlds that got started 4 years ago of friends and that I know. It's like if we had started a server instead and kept playing on it, it'd be downright crazy how much would have been accomplished on it, even just between a few people. But it's tough. Servers always come with drama. It's silly. Silly drama. Then again, I just see that in most games. Any online game, there's just drama that breaks out. It's like, what are you on about? Just take a breather. You need to relax. You're riling yourself up and nobody's enjoying it. And that recently happened in a game of Overwatch. We had one of our healers was just complaining basically to themselves. They just kept talking in the team chat and nobody was really saying anything. I was like, hey, I think you need to take a break. After this game, I'm asking that you take a break, step away, get a little breather. You need a moment. Because you are just talking to nobody, basically. And just sending not fun energy. Hello there, Solar Gamer. I appreciate the follow. How are you doing? Nobody enjoys someone that just constantly complains. It's not fun. Not fun to listen to always. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. Need some help. I don't know if I'm able to help, but not with anything bad. Well, that's good to hear. Got this girlfriend. You got this girlfriend a little bit ago. That's one way to say that. Such an interesting life compared to me. Sounds fun. I don't see anything wrong just yet. I feel boring, so I don't even know what to say. Well, sometimes you don't need to say much. What should I say? What do you mean? You're overthinking it. I don't know, that's easy for me to probably say. But you're probably just overthinking it. I'm assuming it's going around the lines they're always talking about all these different things that they've experienced, right? You're like, I have nothing to compare to that. Well, you don't have to compare to it. Not one bit. Sometimes it can just be a silly story that happened in the past. Well, maybe you don't have any. I'm sure you do. Everyone has them. If you truly like someone, you shouldn't have any worries talking about anything. You should feel free. Should be simple. But sure, you don't know them that well just yet, maybe. Maybe that's the best time. Maybe you simply just talk about the simple stuff. What the heck is your favorite color? What do you enjoy? You know them pretty well? Well, that's good. Maybe you do something that you both like together. That's an easy way to do stuff. Like musical, I don't know how to sing or play instruments. That's plenty fine. My goodness. You don't have to be able to play music to do that. Most people just listen to music. Most people don't know how to play instruments or sing. First off, I think everyone can sing. I can't sing, that's for sure. But you could I still hum. H plays guitar. That's cool. Of course he does. I'm thinking now. I don't know. Who, what, where, when, why? How? How to play guitar, piano, saxophone, and flute? I can't compare to that. You don't have to compare to that. My goodness, my friend. They wouldn't be with you if they didn't enjoy your company. They didn't enjoy hanging out with you. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't not try. It's a good thing that you're thinking about this. That means you care. It's good to care about something. You're in competition with no one. Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't keep score. That just adds stress, that's for sure. Didn't start dating you if you didn't interest her. Exactly. And there's not one way. I don't believe there is one way every relationship just works. Like there's not only one way that they all work the same. That's for sure. For goodness sake, me and Hannah, we'll go hours on end. We'll be in the same room, and we might not even be talking to one another. And we're just there together. We enjoy each other's company and peacefulness. We feel relaxed around one another. And I do the same thing sometimes. It's just it's the safe environment. It's like it's a funny thing. It'll always happen. My mother, wherever around my mother and family and that, my mother will be like, "Are you two okay? You guys aren't really talking." I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing great." This is just we're both much quieter people. We enjoy our peacefulness. We don't go out, which is funny. It's very opposite of my mother and her husband. They love going and doing adventures and going out all the time. So anytime we visit, there's like a good in between of doing both. That the four of us balance. It's like, okay, we can go out, we can do this and this. If we're going out, we also want to do things we're interested in. So like last time we were visiting there, just a couple weekends ago, or last weekend, my mother was like, "All right, I need a few things from out in the store. We're all gonna go together and go out shopping." And I'm like, I hate shopping. But guess what? There's this amazing board game store, and we went there, and I loved it. That's when I got a new pirate board game. I'd seen it. I don't know if it's new. I wanted to look into that. Absolutely loved it. We played it that night. We had changed our plans. We were gonna go bowling, which would have been fun. Um, but we changed our plans. I was like, all right, we got it. We had gotten a few different board games. It was fun. Uh, we ended up playing the few of them really late in the night. I was so dead tired after that, but I loved it, and they really enjoyed playing as well. Online shopping was a blessing for me and my mom. I go, she's calling me right now. Well, sounds good there, Solar. We streaming for a while, so you're always welcome to come back. But no need to overthink things. Don't underthink them either. There's a good balance. That's hard to find. I don't know. It's always different from one relationship to the next, that's for sure. He is probably just talking. Talk with your partner. And you both have to work together. And it should be easy. At least I think so. Yeah, place that beacon on the wrong side. Whatever. I don't know. I don't always think I'm the best one to ask for advice from. I've been very blessed with how things have turned out over the years. Had many opportunities that helped me along the way. But man, life is not easy. It's a bunch of ups and downs. That goes for every single person. It's a bunch of ups and downs. I am gonna take that break here. I'm gonna stand up. It's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, you know. We've been going for a good hour and a half. I'll always be going for a good while longer after I get back from my break. Just a quick one. Quick 5-minute break, roughly. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. So please do stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Jamming along there, Gorgor. Do gotta love some lo-fi, huh? Nice and peaceful, relaxing. Welcome back. Oh, thank you there. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's enjoying stream so far. You lined up Hannah just got home. I was able to say hi to her quickly before I got back from break. I do hope everyone's enjoying stream. I have to drain some water here. There's floating grass. Oofda. So much grass. Burn it with fire. It's okay, I got it. No witchcraft around here. Starting to get that feeling back again that I was feeling earlier this week of wanting to do a build. Just a one-off build. I think I might maybe, I don't know, we're not gonna do anything with the with that energy today, but maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend I might make some time just to lit up a creative world and build something. I have an idea that's been nagging me for a long time, and I've slowly evolved. I really want to build it. Stick of butter. Hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Is that the butter that I know? I wasn't sure. Alfie thinks so. Is it? Oh my goodness. How are you? I remember you. Gotta change out that Elytra. From forever ago. It does feel like forever ago. At least probably about 4 years. My goodness, how have you been? Ooh. Flight Simulator. Should I go change my name to Gorgor69? I know, it seems to be a thing going on here. We're still working on a mount. Do you know about my build? Been great. How about you? I've been good overall. I've been good overall. Do you know about my build? The mountain? Whispers being said from here and there. Who's the other person? It was Emma. Yes, I believe that's right. Emma Elephant. But we got a mountain that we've been working on for too long. How's a nice dwarven kingdom? It's the entryway here. Got the pillared hall over here, one of the rooms that we've started. My elephanty. I was right. I remembered. My memories. Too good with some things. Not well enough with others. Dang, your world's looking crazy. We've been in it for 4 years. Over 4 years. And yes. It's come along. We've been working on this project since then, basically. Still working on the mountain. Still haven't finished it just yet. Getting close. Definitely close. At the moment, what I was just doing a minute ago was just flattening everything under the mountain. We've been slowly doing that for a little while now. Good few months. Just here and there, I'll go and mine away. At the backside here. We'll eventually texture all of it and make it not just stone, of course. We go all out. I do small builds as well. I think that's always one of those funny things. I don't like being correlated to doing huge builds, like only huge builds. I do small stuff as well. I just want to be known as Thad sometimes. Be like, oh yeah, Thad, the mountain guy. Like, yeah, that's fair. You do? I do small builds. We got smaller stuff over here, just some houses. I appreciate the follow as well, Butter. What drew you back to Twitch? Just curiosity? I think Hannah didn't make these. I give Hannah where credit's due usually. You have no proof. Actually, I don't know if I stream. I definitely streamed the building of this one. This one, the outer shell, not. I don't think so. But the interior, yes. We did the interior of this one together. I love my interiors. I think that's one thing I definitely do. Like, I'll say a lot of things like, oh, I could definitely, I'll say things like I can improve on some of the outside building aspects, but I love my interiors. I really enjoy doing them. They take time, but I love how they usually turn out. Even just like the whole decorative aspect, builds that are near done is always fun. Just looking back at old stuff and saw Duck's Twitch account and said he suggests that. And I was like, remember him? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Elijah doesn't stream too much anymore. Not at all, truthfully. Sadly. I'm sure if he was ever feeling up for it, he'd do it. But he's busy. He's got a child that's walking around and talking. Has to talk to him on a weekly basis usually. We've made so many other friends over the years. And surprisingly, there's some that have stuck around for a lot of the years as well. I don't know why. You'd think people would leave. So my reason, you guys just keep coming back, and I don't know what I do to make you guys keep coming back. I'm gonna finally fix this thing that's been bothering me. And to say we'll do. Appreciate you clicking on my stream. I'm surprised I'm live when you did that. I don't know. I guess I stream 3 days a week. Oh, and we got this custom plains biome here that we do. I always fly over it. This is one of those. This actually took a long time to do. All this grass, and placed every single one of them. And there's a reason behind a method behind it all. It was such a coincidence. I was just looking by. I love it. But yeah, we still have a lot of the names you remember Hannah probably. Lie. I talk to Lara still. Legend Lara. We usually play games together. Got Alfie. Oof. I'm like trying to recollect who else might be around. You might remember Deadeye. I doubt it though. We still have Aaron around, Farron. Or the Beaconer. He hasn't popped in today, or they haven't popped in today, more of. They're still around. I don't know. I think that might be it of the list that I can remember. That at least pop in frequently. I don't think many of them play Minecraft as often anymore, though, that's for sure. That's normal. People to move on to different things over time. I myself seem to have been stuck in time here for the last probably nearing 14 years. This game, I love it. Enjoy building. And I'd like to think I've improved over the years. There's proof I made this house over here, Minxie. This one. I have a TikTok of it. There's also a stream of that one. I need more shulk boxes now. I'm too old for TikTok. Well, there's YouTube Shorts. Well, that's probably for the best. Unless it's cat videos. Cat videos can always be fun, that's for sure. Now I gotta grab more shulk boxes. It's a never-ending process of me just having to travel here to different parts of my build. It's only going to get more complicated as we start building more and more under the mountain. Cookie. Thanks for the cookies, Minxie. That's not like you needed to redeem them, but you know, it's fine. Plenty still. Cookies are life. That's true. I mean, I haven't died in my world, and something's keeping me alive. At this point, you just gotta assume it's the cookies. Each still has a bag of cookies and 2 large bags of M&Ms that my mom sent for his birthday, and I'm dying to get in. You know, at this point, I just don't think H wants them anymore. I think he's basically asking you to eat them. Especially if they, like, left out in an obvious place. Where you see them frequently. That's not where that's supposed to go. They're so obvious. Right on the shelf behind... Oh. See? I'm sure he wouldn't even notice. You're just doing some spring cleaning. Oh. Oh, we accidentally put dirt in there. That's really funny. Well, probably time to move some blocks around. Well, good night. Oh, good night there, Alfie. I don't blame ya. It's now, what, 11 for you guys? It's a good bedtime. Look at that. Who would have thought that we would have seen butter? I wouldn't have guessed it. You have a good night there, Alfie. I always appreciate you being here. Hope you get some good rest. Yeah, right? Crazy how people can just pop up out of the blue. Need egg salad to come back. Never met them. Or at least I don't remember ever having any interactions with them. But I know the name. Now, there's some people that I might never encounter again. I think it's, I might move some of these shulkers. My dirt chest here is full. Oh, actually, dirt's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my goodness, why do we have so much stuff? Well, I don't have any uses for the dirt at the moment, so may as well just move the entire chest. You ever see this many shulk boxes on the ground? All filled to the brim with one block? A weird sight. It's a weird feeling. Also, if you've never had to transfer, like, this amount of shulker boxes, it is painful to transfer my amount of items I have. It's like a weird thing to like complain about, but it's weirdly difficult to do. To transfer large amounts of shulker boxes. We got loads of chests filled with them, and you just kind of forget that it takes a full inventory space to move any of these. Is it nighttime? Yep. So Minxie, are you munching on any cookies yet? He said, and I quote, "Oh, I wouldn't care." See? Now I'm thinking this may be true. This may be true or maybe a trap. I know. He's gonna now bring this up like a few weeks down the road, maybe a month, be like, remember when you ate those cookies? Now I get to have something of yours. Sylvan, hello there. Did I say your name right? Feel free to correct me. Otherwise, hello, how are you doing? Hope all is well. God forbid, I once opened his chocolate bar instead of mine by accident. I've now heard the end of it. It's exactly something I would do to Hannah. Right, wow, that was some wording there. I knew what I read, just didn't say it perfectly. Pretty alright. How about you? I'm doing well. Doing well. Had a nice stream day here so far, just flattening some ground out, more ground. Really didn't think it'd take this long. I'm glad you're doing alright by the sounds of it. It's just like it's just a little joking thing, Minxie, where it's like, you remember when you did this? He doesn't actually care. Not actually a big deal. But just enough to be like, hey. Is this vanilla? Oh yeah. We got a few small mods like my mini-map and that, but it's all vanilla stuff still. Hi, Cinnamon. What are you doing? Oh, hi. But yes, all vanilla. Surprisingly. There. Actually, we're really close enough I can just free cam over to the front. We're terraforming this mountain here. Been doing it for a little while. Quite a while. And this is the front area of the mountain here. So now how's a dwarven kingdom out there yet? No! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I was not expecting that. Yeah, it's a little bit eye-opening. It's really fun. I'll be like showing someone, and I don't know what someone actually thinks. I only know as much as someone types. But I'd like to think when I first start to showing someone, they'd be like, "Wow, that's a big build." As I'm like right here, and I keep backing up, and they're like, "Whoa, that's really big." And then I keep going, and it just keeps expanding across the screen, and you're like, What is this person doing? This is downright insane. I try not to think. Maybe that's for the best. You know, thinking can be tough sometimes. It hurts the brain. Where's the miniature jungle tree? I removed it. It wasn't miniature. It was a normal, it was a good sized jungle tree. It was very impressive. Thank you there. I really appreciate it. Sylvan. We're still terraforming it though. It's not done. Not one bit. But we're definitely getting close. Over the last few months, we've made great strides. We're definitely getting close. At least I feel like we're getting close. Eventually, it'll all be covered and going up to a point. As I said, so now how's a Dwarven Kingdom? We saw the entranceway over here on the front side. This time next year. No, hopefully not this time. Hopefully in less than 11 months. Time's ticking. If you like Lord of the Rings, you'll recognize this room. Heavily inspired. It's just one of the rooms for the Dwarven Kingdom. And it's just a big pillared hall. Anyway, thank you for the follow there. Wow. Jay. I see Jay in your name. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Using any program for it? For what? The terraforming, no. We freehand all that. But the pillars here, I do have a schematic of it. Anything that's a little more detailed, I'll usually design in creative beforehand just to help me out. I don't have unlimited time to play Minecraft anymore, sadly. We are limited, so I try my best. You been on Minecraft Middle Earth server? I haven't been on it myself. I've seen it in videos before. Just like quick little short form content. I have, and it's amazing. I should definitely check it out. We'll be timing you, Thad. This build is huge. Oh yeah. It's the mountain itself. So just to put it in a reference, this box is basically a 300 by 300 box. 300 blocks long by 300. And then 55 blocks tall, roughly. I'm pretty sure it's 55. And this fits comfortably in the mountain right here. And we'll have more than just this build in the mountain at some point. There'll be like, huge, expansive stuff for the Dwarven Kingdom. This was just one of the rooms we started with. And the mountain itself spans about 1,000 by 1,000, rounding, probably down from its furthest points. So like from here to there is about 1,000, then from here to here is 1,000. So a big build, that's for sure. Well, and thank you for the follow there, Sylvan. I really appreciate it. If I'm saying your name wrong, feel free to correct me. I don't mind when people correct me with that sort of stuff. Nobody likes being called the wrong name. Not see this without following. Also, you seem nice. And he has broken 13. Don't, we don't, is it 13? We gotta check. 15. Dang it. 13 would have been better. I'd like to think I'm somewhat nice. No, that is a sassy old grandpa dwarf. Okay. We're really just putting our best foot out forward, huh? You killed cats too. That was only 3, and I don't remember why. Usually nice unless he hasn't had his nap. I don't take naps. You for string you said, well that's probably the most reasonable explanation as to why I would have killed one. Also, I said it could have been accidental. You guys will never let this go, will you? Or had his 11s. 11Cs. I'm glad you think I seem nice. I try my best to be nice. You can pronounce my name however you like, don't worry. Oh, goodness. Don't say that, I will just butcher it. But you know what? You made your decision. If it ever starts bothering you, I don't mind a correction. We've got a lot of follows today. Sylvan... But why can't I just say Sylvan? That's so easier. Sylvanus? I'm not gonna only say husband. That's too easy. Oh, here, Minxie may have helped me out. If it's from WoW... Sylvanus. Sylvanus. Aha! More A than A. Sylvanus? 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 Sylvanus. Haha. You had it there? Had? I don't have? Is it not Sylvanus? Is it Sylvanus? You have. Sylvanus. Sylvanus. Sorry, Gorgor, I'll get rid of the grass, don't worry. Sylvanus. Aha! See, that's what I'm saying. We get there in the end. I haven't played World of Warcraft myself, probably never will. No, I probably would have enjoyed it. Just like the Mountain of Pebbles, get there in that. Exactly. I played too much WoW, and even more Hearthstone. Speaking of which, are we... We'll get there when we get there. I haven't either, honestly. I got it from Hearthstone, but it's the same character. You know what? Minxie has helped me out so much today with different things and explaining them for me. Thank you. You know, when the Pebble Placing ends, we will never have another Thad stream. I know, he'll be over, just like that. No. That can be helpful. At least you listen. Whoa, whoa! We better not be taking a dig at it. Triple H here. Game over and he will be on modded servers. It'll be a big relief. My big goal at the moment is definitely to finish the Stone Shell. That is a mammoth task. That has taken actual years. What? Don't make me. What? I wasn't listening. Good job. I think that's funny. Sylvanus. Sylvanus. Gonna say it in your sleep. No, I try my best to remember some names. It'll be real funny. I'll run into someone that has a really difficult name and then I'll never see them again. Then they finally show up months down the road and be like, I remember your name. I remember having a hard time saying it. I don't remember how to say it anymore. It happens all the time. Well, it's okay. So you know what? I don't want anyone to be here if they don't want to, they're not enjoying watching. I'm surprised they left because you can say their name. I asked them to correct me. I'm here. Oh, you're still here? We haven't scared you off? That's crazy. Wind up Thad night? No, it's not. Don't. It's peaceful Friday evening. You're not scary. You though, Thad, I don't know. What? I am not scary on the outside. I'm scary once you get to know me a little more. Hannah? Can we wind up Thad? I don't think Hannah's listening at the moment. Maybe. You won't catch me in an arena against you. Hey, we had the element of surprise with all of those people we didn't know. It was great. It will never go like that again. What day am I on? Oh, like 14,000. Oh, 15,000. I stand corrected. It was 14 not long ago. I'll take you on, Thad, with my sword, if you're modded sword. Whoops. They're asking if I'm, what was the wording? Shall we wind up Thad? They're gonna wind me up like a wind up toy and I'm gonna go marching off. They want to rile me up, apparently. Hannah said no. It's, yeah, you didn't hear her. It's fine. That's insane. My longest world is 600 days. Hey, 600 days is still an accomplishment. But Hannah does 47 damage, sharpness. What is that? And knockback 2. 47 damage. Can I get a bow? I'll keep you at a distance. 4. I always forget which way it goes with the eye. Morgan sword does 5,000. Mods are crazy, I'm telling you. But yeah, 15,000 days with 131 days of playtime right here. I before 5 is my... I know there's a reasoning behind it. I just forget which way it goes. And that makes sense. Where's the jumps? You see it? You are always amazed by the jumps. I don't know why that one amazes you so much. So, oh my goodness. Look at that number on the dot. 14 days. How many deaths? 0. Not one death. I usually don't say that all the time. I don't like bragging too much, guys. People do the bragging for me. It's better that way. It's like stories of a legend. I can brag for you that exactly. Old man daddy still has a spring in his step. That's right. I still got a good reaction time. But no deaths. I don't use totems. I just simply somehow have evaded death. Not in creative either. Use totems in the arena, but they never pop. That is true. I don't use any in this world. I mean, I probably would if I was doing something really dangerous, but I really don't. I mean, even fighting a wither, honestly, I don't know what I would use a totem for. Maybe if I was trying to kill a warden, I guess. But I've killed a warden in this world, actually. That didn't happen then. That one was streamed. It was on Halloween. Yeah, right there. Haha. Just to prove it. I do have replay mod, yep. I still love Calvin's Arena House. That was crazy. I couldn't believe it. It was really funny. If you watch my POV of the entire fight, it's the house literally like just popped up. Because I had to back off for a little while because my armor was basically shattered. But yeah, I do have I use Replay Mod. If you want, I have a TikTok. If you don't watch TikToks, I have a YouTube as well. Does this work? Oh my goodness, thank you, Hannah. Gotta love having good commands. I have a YouTube Shorts. They're both the same on both of them. I do make time lapses of usually just me terraforming the mountain. That's a majority of them, but there's a few different ones out there that are fun. If you were to scroll through it. I have like, it's gotta be like near 60 videos of short form content. The Mintus, hello there. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Everyone just left him to build it too, which is funny. Oh, absolutely. I mean, you gotta remember, all of us we're all streaming. It's really cool for the content. Is that your broken tools box? No, it's just my tools box. I have a shulker box of pickaxes and shovels, all netherite, and I just eventually heal them up. All the broken nether. They're not. They're broken netherite ones are just gone. Subscribe to the YouTube as well. Oh, well, thank you there, Mintus. You didn't have to. I really didn't expect that. I don't usually shout out my other forms of content. I'll say things here and there. If people do go out and do stuff on it, I really appreciate it, but I usually only bring it up if someone else does. I don't like shouting stuff out often. I'm here because I enjoy streaming. I enjoy playing Minecraft. I'm not trying to become famous by any means. I'd probably prefer not. I enjoy peacefulness. Same? Oh, thank you there, Sylvanus. Aha. Sylvanus. But I hope you're doing well there, Mintus. Welcome to the Old Man Thad's Mountain Madness. That has a good ring to it. Is it raining? It totally is. Huh. Don't need to sleep. We need to expand this beacon out. Need another haste beacon. Diggy diggy hole. Oh, absolutely. We're making a huge blank canvas for myself to work on. Dad, what will it take to get you to do this without beacons? Nothing. I mean, I'm sure as Donk said, everyone has a price, but no. I played the game when beacons weren't a thing and enchants weren't a thing, and I did big projects then still. Big at the time. Silly ones, but there was some big digging projects that I spent so much time on. I don't think I would ever want to do anything without a beacon again. Plus, I love my beacons. It's like one of those things people know me for. It's off my use of beacons. They're everywhere. There's a huge beacon grid that covers everything. But no. You crazy? Do you know how long that would take? Do people actually do mining projects without beacons anymore? Because you don't. Don't do it. It's not good. It would take forever. I mean, you're welcome to. I'm sure there's some sort of appease to it, but Oh my goodness. Yep, I use a Paxel with efficiency 5, melt stone like butter. Well, that's... I just mean without the haste mining. Like the insta mining. It's become such a normal thing. It was funny when enchants were first a thing, there'd be a few tools where if you got like efficiency 5 on them, it's like you could have efficiency 5 on a pickaxe, I think, and you could like insta-mine dirt. Really weird. Never built anything, never actually built anything huge. Well, that's okay. I mean, you don't... Nobody needs to do a big build. Most people will get burnt out if they do a huge build. Too afraid it'll turn out bad? Ah. It's all about practice. I've done so many builds that I don't, that I personally don't think look great. And they were on a larger scale, but other people loved them. They're like, this is crazy. I'm like, there's a lot of things that don't look perfect, but that's okay. It was just practice. I still practice builds all the time. I mean, I never got into building in Minecraft until years after I started. That as well. I'm right there with you, Minxie. I probably started building... I mean, now it's been a while, but, I don't know, 7 years ago, I probably started getting into building more. Sounds about right. Here's a hole I should be looking at. No, let's... Eventually, I'm gonna find a way out of here. Actually, I have a way out over here. But I don't only do big builds, Sylvanas. We have a medieval port city over here that I'm flying to. And I love doing... I just love building in the game. And, you know, I still do smaller scale stuff. I always love villages. I think they are the best thing for anyone that wants to do a big project but doesn't know where to start with one. I think making a town is the best place to start because you can just do it one house at a time. I just jump back into Minecraft. I have no base, just a bed. I'm stuck trying to make a basic house. Here you go, Gorgor. Here's some inspiration. Dad, there are no clothes on the clothesline. That's not a clothesline. It's just... I don't know what it is. How would you even reach up there? I guess it could be a clothesline. If you think of like a... Not a... Maybe it could have been in medieval times. But more of a clothesline where it's on like a... I have no idea what I'm trying to say. But it has... It just roll... You can pull it and then it just rolls. In a circle. A little circle. So you start playing Java and modded, fairly normal sized houses. That's most people. Most people usually just build more normal sized stuff. One house at a time. Yep. That's what I'm doing here. This is just one of the side projects that we got going on, is this medieval port city. I started it months ago now, and, you know, I don't focus in on it too often, but I love what we've done. I still love it to the day. This was interesting. I tried a different approach to this building here, and I do like it. And that is, as I said, I still do practice builds all the time. I would definitely say this entire village is me just expanding out my knowledge and trying out new things. I would have never used mud bricks and all that. Would have never used birch, like this light stone. I usually would stick towards the more spruce, oak, and stone look. It's the oldest side project on the world you haven't touched. It's gonna be my end portal room. I know exactly what it is. Like the entrance, I love the entrance too. It's a reused build, funny enough. This tower and then the arc over, I had made probably a year or two back now, and it was just another tower here, the exact replica of it on this side. But I changed it. I always wanted to have a entryway where it's um, arced over into just like a building as well. I think it's like more of a patchwork feel to it, and I love it. And I'll show you here in a second Gorgor, the oldest side project build that hasn't been touched nor finished. I do plan to get back to it. I love the entryway as well. It's definitely grown on me. When we first did this, like different rendition of it, um, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I think it works. But it's definitely gonna, well, it's definitely the oldest one that hasn't been touched in the longest time, Gorgor. My oldest project, though, obviously is the mountain. And then right in competition with it is going to be our spawn chunks here. This was started pretty early on in my world as well. And it's definitely one of the projects that we don't spend a lot of time on, but we still spent time on it last year. We did wither mining, we tested that out, and it worked out pretty well. Got a lot of deep slate from that. Our end portal room has not been touched in the longest of times. And it's basically all designed out. There's very little left I need to do with it. It's just we got a majority of it done, and I even have like the rings that I want to go around basically all done. Need to do the ceiling. The ceiling was going to be something simple, and the floor was going to be pretty simple as well. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, there, Mintus. I do love this build. This is it's it's a very old style of my building. Um, it was based off a few different things, but it's very old style. Do you have a story to it? To this? Not really. Um, not to this one. It's just you know, the end portal room itself is already a very interesting, weird little relic thing. So I guess it's just, I don't know, my little way of building something that fits with the end portal a bit. Very centralized thing around one thing. Hit us with that Thad lore. I don't have any really for this. This was also me just kind of practicing some of the dwarven architecture early on. You can see it, there's a lot of stuff I could probably improve on. This was early on in Deep Slate, we had just gotten it. So heavy use of it. There's no variation in the stone. Like there's no andesite stone and crackstone bricks. It's just uh, a perfect build, you would probably say, I would say, where it's not more broken in areas. Like how there's variation in the wall here and the terraforming. But I do love it. Feels like there was a trial was held. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can see that. You'd like stand in the middle and you'd be surrounded. It's really funny. It just sits here. Um, in a random location in my world to my nearest jungle. It's the closest end portal, but it's really funny. It's just a circle that sits here. Because we never see the outside. The accused banished to the end. Yeah, we got a fun end build as well that will eventually become one of our longest standing side projects that won't ever be worked on. So how's all my villagers? How long does it take? Oh my goodness. Nowadays, like those houses back at the medieval port city, one of those houses probably takes about 12 hours if I'm really putting time and effort into it and from start to end. But I got all my villagers here. Such an easy way to get to them at any time is via end portal. But I really want to completely redo the end. Don't like the fact that it's just one big island. I want it to be multiple islands, multiple smaller islands, not one big one. But I got this fun little safety fall platform that we made, which is my profile picture or emblem, our big power button. Funny enough, so many people find this to be really cool. It's like one of those things that it's like, wow, that's really cool. And I'm like, it took like 8 hours and it's 2 blocks. Blazes, my goodness, hello there. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of interesting things that have happened over the years that I haven't gotten back around to in a while just because I've been so focused with the mountain. We've put so many hours into placing stone in the last year or plus. I'm well though yourself? I'm doing good. My Friday's been well. Everything load back in here. I don't know. I don't like bragging. I usually downplay the stuff I do. I don't know why. I am very proud of the things we've made. And I will express it when I do have a moment of realization where I'm like, whoa, yeah, we've done something crazy here. Like there'll be moments I notice it throughout the week with the mountain where I'm just like working on it and there's just a moment of realization when I see a certain view of it where I'm like, what? that's that's really cool. And one of my favorites is just this frontal view of it all where we just keep backing up and it just keeps expanding. No, just a mountain. But anywho, I do need to take a break here. I need to stand up. And it's on the hour here. It's a star range, I think. The little star symbol. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. We've just been mining land in case anyone's just popped on in. No exclamation mark. We got fancy commands around here. There you go. Oh, okay. I knew I. Uni Profit. Hello there, Guff. Oh my goodness, hello. I need to take a break. I need to head to the bath. Uni, my goodness. What were you up to today? I'm just about to take a break. I really do need to take a break, guys. And Guff, I hope you're doing well. I don't see you too often. Hope all has been well with you. You were just flying around my world a little bit. I was slightly hoping I would be lucky enough to interrupt you again. You are! I almost took a break here. I'm about to. Old men need. It's good to stand up, okay? How often do I stream? I stream 3 days a week, 5 p.m. Central Start Time, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Anything ever changes, I update people in the Discord. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Overall there, Guff, and I'm glad you're doing good. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I really need to. This is a great time for anyone else. But Uni, please do tell me what you're up to in your stream. If you guys haven't followed Uni, they're close to their affiliate. So if you missed the shout out there a second ago, I don't know if they hit the 50 followers just yet, but they were very close yesterday. So please do give them a follow. That's the shout out's not gonna work. There, it worked. Hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate there, Triple H. Just about got affiliate. Just got a follower amount I need for it. Exact. See, push them over the limit if you're able. Definitely worth the follow. But as I was saying, I am gonna take a quick break here. Oops. It's a good time for everyone else to take a break as well. Please do though. We've been going for 2.5 hours, and if you haven't taken a break just yet, please do stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Quick break. As I said. We had a bunch of people popping on in there. If you're still around there, Uni Prophet, I'd love to hear what you were up to today in your stream. You playing any Minecraft or something else? I hope everyone that did pop on in there is doing well. You know, we had Guff and Blazes, Uni Prophet themselves. I think that's it. Welcome back. Oh, thank you there, Gorgor. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to destroying some land here. Making good progress. And you're vibing to the music again. I love it. Yeah, I definitely do have some projects in this world that have been around for a long time that I should really just, like, take a moment and just finish them. I don't have time to take a moment. Made some good progress on mining since last night, I see. Oh, yeah! We've been going for a good 2.5 hours here. I didn't think it'd take this long to finish the last bit I had left, but... No, you know, I've only been playing this game for however many years and can't estimate how long it takes to mine something. But yeah, we finished off what was left over here, and then we started over here, and we're so close. So close indeed. Oh, you're back. Oh, yes, I'm back. Just a quick break. I usually don't take too long of breaks. I just like to stand up every hour or so. Wakes me up a little bit from ever feeling tired. Give me a chance to refill my water bottle and that. It's all the dirt for just leveling out. Just leveling it out. We had started however many months ago, probably when you still were around Blazes. We had started the project of just flattening everything down to one level. Just to give myself a nice blank canvas. And they're just all going around. They're 55 blocks tall, roughly, but I believe. The only reason I had as long as a stream as I did was because I was like, not stop until I get followers I need. Aw. I hope you didn't go for too long. They're pretty tall. I gotta dig under my hill deeper than I expected. Are you still working on your project? I love it. Good to hear. It's like a little under 6 hours. My goodness, that's a good length stream. I usually don't go too long anymore. Here and there, every day so I don't burn out. That's good. Good to pace yourself. You know, I don't play Minecraft every day. Sometimes. Who knows? Last time I finally had a free weekend recently, I built a Willer Skelly farm quickly. One morning. Time to see what happens this weekend. Has a Gramps now, so he's got grandkids and such. I don't have grandkids. My God, I'm not that old. I don't even have children, for goodness sake. We are your children now. I know. It's scary. Not that we know about. I just told you I don't have any. And I know I don't have any. Yeah, but the longer stream should have paid off. I think only things I need is to stream on 3 more days, and depending get over that 3 average viewer threshold. I believe in you, Prophet. You got this. They're not kids anymore. His grandkids have I don't even... That's just crazy, Gorgor. Stream elements to Streamlabs, tell your stream stats each time, let you know. I wouldn't trust that. Twitch, is the stats I'd trust the most. Just because that's the one that actually counts. There's a tab for all the stat stuff. Yes, no! No grandkids, no great-grandkids, no kids. Apart from you hooligans. Yeah, it takes like a day for it to update on my dashboard. Yeah, that sounds about right. It takes a little while to be fully accurate. But, you know, a day is only a day. They are pretty close though. Blazes is right. They I think it's Streamlabs sends you one. Maybe it's Stream Elements. One of the two. It sends you a report if you use them. And it's usually pretty close. I actually think Twitch now sends you one even. I don't know. I get so many different emails after I stream of all the different programs. I'm like, I really need to just unsubscribe from these because I don't really look at them. They're interesting. But I've seen so many of them over the years. It's not something I pay attention to as much anymore. Probably for the best. Oh, great. A leaf. I just try and enjoy the time I do have when I'm streaming. They both do. I probably get one for both. And maybe I am old. I get cranky over all sorts of different interruptions and useless things. You can have a cave system in the mountains? Oh, absolutely. I don't fully know how it's gonna work just yet. There's been a lot of ideas that's crossed my mind of like different cave systems and all that. Because a majority of it is gonna be the Dwarven Kingdom. But one of some of the cool aspects are just like the caves that go really deep down and like go expanding off that you see in the distance. So it'll be very interesting whatever ends up happening in the end. I don't know yet. It'll probably be all of the above. And Prophet, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Do take care of yourself. I know you just finished up a long stream, so no worries. I appreciate the raid. Someone tells gross / money made. Labs tells average viewer / length of stream. My goodness, you know more than me. I just look at the Twitch one if I ever do look. It probably helps that I've been streaming for so long. It's consistent and it's always I always got stuff to look back on. I got years to look back on now. So that's fun. Let's just recheck my emails. Oh. See, now that's the smart thing to do. So much dirt. Hey, a torch. A rarest thing in this world. So many blocks. Oh my goodness. I got 2 beacons. May go for more if I gotta dig deeper than I expect. Well, if you only have to dig deeper, you just put the beacons down lower. It doesn't matter how low a beacon is. It only matters how far away you are from it. Like, Blockways, yeah. Like, I got, there's a few beacons over here, I believe. Yeah, there's one down there. And the only thing that matters, the height doesn't matter. It'll still give you that 50 block range all the way around the beam. First time using them, oh, I love them. As you can tell. But yeah, no, you can just place them lower down in the ground. There's definitely probably a few beacons out over this way as well. Yeah, there's one right there that goes pretty low. All the ones around the ravine. You need a wither / skelly farm / blaze farm. If you're playing on Java, it's a very easy one to make nowadays. Works pretty efficient as long as you use the nether roof. Some people don't want to use that stuff, but if you do use it, very efficient farm, very easy to make. Bedrock, that's tough. I have no idea. Try YouTube. Fortress is 4,000 blocks away. Ah, that's light work. Can't even build on Bedrock. Oh, you said you were gonna transfer to a Java world. I've never done that. And the Bedrock roof. Yeah. It can be... The Bedrock roof is interesting. It can do some very interesting game mechanics if you use it in a certain way. I don't know if I can. No PC yet. Well, yeah, that seems like a problem. I thought there was a way you can transfer a world to Java. Or are you just saying you just can't because you don't have the PC? Not a priority at the moment? Ah, that's fair. Especially when you have something that works just as well. Playing on my laptop I got from school, that's crazy. I, on the other hand, have a silly powerful computer. Just because I want to. And Minecraft does need a nice CPU. That and I do play other games. It's not a lot of games I could play, but Minecraft works pretty good. Minecraft's very interesting. Because it is truly up to the player themselves on to how well they want the game to look. Like, if you want the game to look amazing, you're gonna need a pretty powerful computer. If you don't care about looks that much, well, you could probably run it on just about anything. I like the game to look at least decently good. So I have like a really big render distance. And I do some pretty crazy things that would probably crash other computers. But you guys know me. I like to do the extreme for some things. Like the lowest on almost everything. Maybe not everything. Not exactly everything. I'm sure it's close. But yeah, I got like I think it's a 50 chunk render distance. I like to see that a lot. This is our cutoff. Using Bobby? Yeah, I got Bobby mod to help me with that one. And then Nvidium, it's a really good optimization mod as well. Has a beta version for 1.21.4. That can help. I didn't notice as big as a difference this time when I started using it. Maybe it's just because it's in beta still. Sodium's great. But yeah, I use Bobby mod at the moment for the view distance. Works great. There's a few visual things that happen every once in a while, but it usually fixes itself pretty fast. There's distance horizons. Distant horizons. I haven't used it myself, but they both have their they both have their ups and downs. I think I see more people use Bobby mod. I wasn't sure. I was hesitant about it because I didn't know much about it. So I looked into them for a little bit. Not very technical, so I recently installed my first mod ever. That's fair. Gotta be careful when you first start doing that stuff. But nowadays, there's so many. Everything's pretty centralized around two different things. There's CurseForge, and then there's what's the other one? Modrinth? Sounds right. On a server where everyone's using it? Yeah. I remember the days when people only had Optifine. Good times. Replay mod is really helpful, so I had to install it. Helpful. It's great for time lapses. That's for sure. Although I've seen a few people using a different, something other than replay mod that has intrigued me. I think if I've heard it's just faster. I haven't looked into it. And I don't know the name. FreeCam seems most helpful. Very helpful indeed. Has some interesting views around it. It's definitely becoming more normalized, FreeCam. I've seen more and more people using it over the last year or so. Even in just the last few months, I've been seeing more and more people using it. Very powerful mod. Very powerful utility. It can make the game boring for some people if you abuse it. It all depends on your own playstyle. There's a lot of very helpful mods that I always think people should have restraint with. Because I always hear people, and it's the same question you'll see in any streamer's chat, is like, how do you stay in your world so long? How do you not get burnt out? It's just probably the most common asked question. And I think some of the people that ask that, they'll get burnt out just by their own doing of using very powerful utilities, and it could just happen. I have them. I have FreeCam. I also love the game and don't really get burnt out. I have Lightmatica. I think mods are great. They add a lot of helpfulness that can speed stuff up, but for some people, I don't think they need it, and they'll get burnt out using it. Flashback? Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know much about it, but Flashback, that rings a bell. Especially when you're a builder, I use a ton of rockets just trying to look back and forth. Absolutely. The main reason I got looked into FreeCam finally was because I was tired of looking back at the mountains so often. It was fun when this world was on a server years back. I had gotten my bot account put into Spectator to help me build, just to be able to have two clients open and look back and forth easier. I don't know. It's not to say don't use this for this mod. I I always just caution restraint. And who knows, maybe even if you don't use the mods, or even if you do, maybe it won't make any difference. Maybe it'll make all the difference. Maybe you'll end up playing Minecraft even more because you don't have to do a certain thing over and over. And a mundane thing that is now sped up for you. Is it a mod where you can have multiple players on one account? Probably not. The closest we'll ever get is free cam. At least none that I know of. Nor would I know the application you would need that in. Because you as yourself can still only do so much with one. And then Minecraft also just puts restraints on accounts, I know. Making sure you can't log in twice into one server. So much grass. What time is it for me? It's 7:30 p.m. for me. I'm in Central Time Zone. That's why anytime all my streams, I always say it's in CST time, Central Time Zone. It's almost bedtime. It is. You have a few more hours. It is Friday, so maybe I'll stay awake another hour extra. Time for bedtime nearly for me. Are you getting up early there, Blazes? What the heck? We're in the same time zone. For me, it's 1:30. What are you doing awake? Just been extra tired. I have been too this week. But today I'm not feeling too tired. So I don't know. Time to go, Big Tree. You've had a good life. But all things must diminish over time. It's gonna sleep an hour ago, but I didn't end up. That happens. 1:30. What time zone would that be? I don't even know. It's not the UK time zone, right? It's 12:30 for UK. I'm a little messed up because we had daylight savings, so some time zones that I had memorized for a while didn't shift. I'm from Europe. I know. I had figured you're from Europe. If it's 1:30 for you, It is nowhere near that time. The latest it is in the US or in America even. It's only gonna be about 8:30. We go back a lot. You know that it's a special artery to supply blood to the that's right, so cool, important. I got my own artery. I didn't know that either. What a fact. Be back to 10 to 15. It sounds good there, Blazes. No worries. Every time I join the stream, I'll find a big toe fact. Wow, I'm so excited. How are you doing, though? We're still just flattening ground out here at the moment. Made progress, though. Yesterday we were over there on that side. And now we've flattened the majority of this area. We're so close to done. I don't know if we'll finish it today. Almost done. An hour or two is probably left with this. No longer sick? Oh, that's good to hear, thankfully. Pins being in pain, though. Want to get done so I can work on my car. I'd help, but I don't know much about vehicles at all. That is something I've never bothered to learn a whole bunch about. Oil changes, so well, yes, that's pretty easy, but still, I will probably not do one. I have done one. There's so much that goes into vehicles. Everyone has. It's always so much that goes into everything. I'll put some string lights down here. I live at home, so still spout of oil means you get yours done. I wish it was only an oil change. I die. It's a part of the problem. I just decided to jump into the deep end and learn by doing. Hey, sometimes that's the best way to learn. What is it? I'm sure Big Toe's asking himself that question. What the heck the problem is? Scan tool first if you have it. Yeah, I got nothing for you. Yeah. Pad's lost. I know what a scan tool is. I wouldn't know anything. I would if you scanned anything, I wouldn't know anything off of it. Have to look that up. You left the trees? Yeah, the trees are still there. They're not floating, though. They're just on, they're covered. They are covered. Everything's covered here. Oh, so close to done, but I think that's all I got. I'll go to sleep now. It was fun seeing you, though. And good luck with the stream. We're just about to raid out there, Sylvanus. Sylvanus. There we go. Just about to raid out, so if you want to stick around, maybe you'll find another great streamer. Otherwise, you do need to head out. I don't mind. Have a good night if so. But we are going to raid out to someone. We always do at the end of stream. Done it for every single stream. It's always one of my favorite parts. Everything's wrong. It's mostly on the sidelines. Gears, probably. I knew I have a bunch of that. Bunch of rows. Got a weld. Definitely need brakes, tires, and wheels. You really did just jump right into the deep end. Love it. What a way to learn. But anywho, we gotta find someone to raid, huh? Now, who is live? Maybe give a refresh to Twitch. Not too many people playing Minecraft. But we do have Carrot that's live and playing Minecraft. So maybe we'll go say hi to them. They're absolutely lovely streamer. Also, it looks, did they? Nope. Okay. Oh no, they did just get raided. Well, perfect. We'll go raid them too. Casual Carrot is an absolute lovely streamer. Has a very impressive world. Definitely worth the follow. Plus, they're part of our Twitch team, Extraordinary. So that's all the reason you should follow. Night Thad, night all. Good night there, Minxie. I appreciate every single one of you being here today. I appreciate the raid earlier, Uniprofit, even though you're probably still out and lurking. Don't go anywhere just yet, though. Please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate it when people do grab the raid message. I love it so much seeing all of us raid not into people. Bye. Good. We'll see you there later, D. Clark. Hope you have a good weekend. I hope you two have a good weekend as well, Minxie and Triple H, and everyone else. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. But please do grab the raid message. I'll be live again next week, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central Start Time. I mean, if there's a stream this weekend, it'd be in the morning tomorrow, or maybe Sunday morning. But don't count on it. It's not a planned one. Who knows? Maybe I'll be feeling up for it. Probably not. I appreciate you all being here. I think that's all. That's all I got for you. So y'all have a lovely rest of your night.